On the last video at the beginning showed you the run-in to the Lincolnshire Aviation Heritage Centre at East Kirkby. This run-in has no caption, so you'll have a better view of the village. The village at East Kirkby has around about a population of 300 people, but in the 1940s it was less than 40. You get the 153 from Coningsby and the 155, and that's the road I'm on now, through East Kirkby. And see if there's anybody about. And perhaps get some video of the Lancaster. Directly into the sun. And that's the hangar straight ahead. The video coming up was taken by Brad, one of the engineers at East Kirkby, with John giving a commentary. This was taken from the camera which I left while I was in lockdown. Please watch out for John's soft shoe shuffle.
The original tyres on the bomb trolley were completely unusable and we couldn't find any replacement, so they had to have these new wheels made to suit some new tyres. So these are actually brand new wheels that have been made for it, all four corners, which will future-proof it a bit. The rear fuselage section mating face, you can see it's actually in extremely good condition. Most of the paint's still there. There's not any corrosion to speak of on the surface. So that's fairly pleasing. And then it's the same story on the other one, on the forward section. Apart from some grotty paint, it's pretty good. These are all the bolts that have come out. I think John said there's 4 different lengths and sizes, and there's over 250 of them. These are all the other bits that have been taken off to take the back end off. So you've got the rudders, both fins, both elevators, obviously the turret. Then over the other side there's both tail planes, which are the first time they've been out since The aircraft arrives here. Also, the new electrical bay has been finished off. Action!
Here we have the tailplanes on the egg boxes that came out fairly simply, a lot easier than we thought it would do. But amazingly, these tailplanes are only held together by 4 bolts in the centre, and then 4 bolts actually fix them to the airframe. It's a bit scary, but it seems to work.
So where are the 4 bolts, John?
Yeah, we've got 4, like the blunt end here, in the middle. These 4 bolts here, or 4 holes here, we've got 4 bolts that hold the 2 bits of tailplane together. And then we have these bolts here, one at the front, one at the back, on both sides, that hold it to the fuselage. That's all that does. All that holds it onto the aeroplane is those bolts. Here's a view you don't get to see often. One Lancaster and the rest of it there. Held together by 228 3/4 Whitworth bolts, or quarter Whitworth bolts, and 4 2BA, or 8 2BA bolts there. So there's a 236 bolts altogether that hold the 2 bits of the fuselage together. Took us 2 days. After we'd taken all the bolts out, it was a matter of withdrawing the rear fuselage away from the rest of the aircraft. We had a little bit of difficulty because it had been sealed at Scampton with a sealant called PRC, which is really tough, and the PRC at the top was still holding and stopping us withdrawing it. So Andrew had to cut it with a Stanley knife. And when he come through the last bit, you could feel it actually, the rear fuselage relax. And I could see a gap all the way round. And I stood in the rear fuselage to make sure nothing caught while I withdrew it back. And I pushed the bomb trolley that you can see there, just pushed it back. And I had no sensation of going backwards at all when I was standing. It just looked like the Lancaster was drawing away from me. It was pretty bizarre.